Why, CG? Why did you fix the Tusken Feats? I hate you.
Scraps here, so give it up.
My dead body.
Monday morning has never felt better than when CG decides to change the Tusken Feats from being 3 Tuskens to 5. Thank you very much. But that's not all. Wait, there's more. There is more benefits to our Monday morning that CG has blessed us. They have graced us with the fact that the momentum feat was fixed. It doesn't really matter. You all like having to work for your galactically challenged crates, don't you? Yeah, me too. Let's do this. Today's Galactic Challenge sees us traveling to Dathomir to take on the Bounty Hunters. We have got the Dark Magic modifier, which just makes this horrendous. I mean, we've got a Galactic Challenge here where everybody will revive after 10 turns. The Tuskens have no means of preventing revives, but the enemy Bounty Hunters, don't worry. They've got 1 Bounty Hunter's Resolve, 2 Bounty Hunters Resolve, 3 Bounty Hunters Resolve, and a unit that can create permadeaths whenever he kills units, and another unit that can create permadeaths when they have contract. So dark magic sucks. We've got the Tusken Ambush, and whilst Tusken Ambush is a very good modifier, unless you have got significant investments in your Tuskens, do not expect to get a red box here. Save yourself the pain and the hassle and just second crate it. Settle for the gold box, not the red box. You know where I'm coming from, ladies and gentlemen. Feats. We need to win with a full team of Tuskens, not 3 full. And we also need to gain momentum 150 times. That's very easy, and we need to complete the battle without losing a unit. Also very fine. It doesn't matter, because if you revive through the Dark Magic modifier, that will count. So, first and foremost, I'd say, ladies and gentlemen, don't bother. Unless you've got Relic Tuskens across the board, do not bother trying to go any higher than tier 6 on this battle. Just go in at tier 6. It is actually quite easy. Full team of Tuskens. I've got gear 8 on Chief, gear 9, I think, on Warrior. I have got gear 8-ish on Shaman, and then the relic requirements for both Jabba and Lord Vader on Raider, but I also do not think that you require that. So, what do we have to do? Kill everybody. At tier 6, relatively easy if you've got some relics over here. We want to focus down, kill the Bounty Hunters Resolve. There are 3 across the board. And make sure you always use Tusken Charge with Warrior, because that will give us lots and lots of momentum. Never really look to use anything else apart from that until the end of the match with Warrior. So we're focusing on Jango Fett out the gate because we want to get rid of the stacks of True Defense. We also want to get rid of all the Bounty Hunters Resolve across the board. I think it's a waste to use this ability, which grants all Tusken allies 100% turn meter, because most of my team are already at full turn meter. After we've killed Jango Fett, just work on either Mando or Scion of Jango. Jango and Scion of Jango. There are so many Jangos on this team, it's unreal. And again, I think it's a bit of a waste to use that there. He's going to die from dots, so I'm going to start working on... Oh my days. I said I was going to start working on Scion of Jango, but apparently he decided to just disappear in 1 hit. Once again, I'm just going to basic here. We want to get rid of that Bounty Hunter's Resolve. And yep, there goes Jango, absolutely beautifully. Boom, there goes. Okay, so all the Bounty Hunters Resolve. My Tuskens do not have full turn meter, so let's start spreading that. And I'm going to work on getting rid of the True Defense across the rest of the board. Let's keep that momentum flowing. Obviously, you don't need to get the momentum at this stage because we're going to get it at tier 10, but it's still quite useful to keep your stacks of momentum high because of all the buffs that it's passing to the rest of your Tusken allies. See your grief? Oh, goodness grief. Okay, so now we are going to look to see if we can kill everybody. Let's get some big hits out with the Warrior now. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to just do a basic here and a basic here. Hopefully deal some good damage. Let us do a big hit on Jango. Boom, that'll kill him. And I really would like to kill Bosk. There's only 3 turns left. That call to assist was not ideal. Really want to... We might actually get lucky here and have Bosk die from the dots. So let's see if we can kill Scion of Jango. So sad. Okay, well, let's do this again, shall we? It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Let's work once again on Django. There we go, getting better assists this time. Let's just do a basic on Boba Fett, Scion of Django over here, and Mandalorian can take one to the face as well, and there we go. See, it's not too hard at tier 6 because the enemies are much weaker. That will give us a full team of Tusken units. Yes, it is only at tier 6, but it's better than a kick in the teeth. So at tier 10, there's any number of things that you can do at tier 10. Obviously, I'm not going to try and do this at tier 10. It's asking for trouble. They simply have too much DPS and sustainability. Okay, so to get the rest of your feats, ladies and gentlemen, this is the setup that I like to use. We're going in with a Bosk lead. We've got Boba Fett, Fennec, Greef, and Mando. So a relatively strong bounty hunter team, I would say. And we have the capability ourselves of creating permadeath opportunities, as well as the ability to gain momentum with Scion of Django. So same sort of principle. Most important is to trigger contract out the gate. We want to go ahead and trigger contract as fast as possible so that we can go ahead and start annihilating enemies. Chiefly among those enemies, of course, is going to be Django and the OG Mando. After we've done that, we can actually just stall out the game, which is lovely. So, we've already hit contract, which is fabulous. Let's just get rid of Django, delete him entirely. After that, we need to delete Mando over there. But let's cool the brakes just a little bit and try to make sure that we don't kill the enemy team too quickly, because we need to get lots and lots of momentum on our boy Scion of Django. And obviously we need to build round to yet another disintegrate from Mando. So let's just keep everybody nice and healthy, but I might as well kick Mando in the face. He's going to come back anyway, it's not a big deal. Let's also, boom, just kick Scion of Django in the face. We obviously don't want to do so much damage that we kill the enemy, obviously. They've got, what, 2 more turns until the revive comes in. 1 more turn, boom, people are back. Lovely jubbly. Let's just get rid of Mando again. And now we'll go ahead and do that AoE. Beautiful, we're at 40 stacks right now. Obviously not quite enough. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, you can have all the turns in the world as well, I guess. Beautiful. Beautiful. And hit that there. Alrighty, just a basic. And we'll just basic. And we'll just basic. Lovely. And just a basic. Okay, so we have that second one available to us now, which is lovely. But obviously we don't want to use it right now because we want to make sure that we can build up these stacks of momentum as much as possible. So just hold your horses for a little while. Just go ahead and basic, I guess. It's probably better not to use someone like Fennec, truth be told, to try and make sure that we don't kill the enemy too quickly. Fennec is very strong like that. Let's actually call in Scion of Django here. Lovely. And then Scion of Django can go ahead and punch Mando. Just a basic, and everybody's back. Lovely. And I'll just do a basic over here again. Lovely, lovely. I'm not going to call the mass assist. Let's just try to keep spreading the damage right now to try and keep people alive more than anything. Got 18 stacks there, back up to 22. Just a basic. Just a basic. Ah, well done, our boy Bosk. And a basic. Oh, my days. That's probably going to kill him. No. Good. Okay, so we want to try and get as many stacks of momentum on our boy Scion of Django. So let's do an AoE here, getting back up to 26, and just get that defense up once again. Let's have a look. Who would I want to do this on? Just over here. Lovely. Yep, you can do all that as well. Well, maybe helps if we don't counterattack people into oblivion too much. Let's go ahead and hit the weakest person here because they're definitely going to die anyway. And over here. Just a basic. Don't kill him. Oh, yes. I'm going to try and leave Bosk alive because I have a feeling that he might have his taunt, which will mean he'll heal a bit. I'm not going to use the recover. Just a basic over here. And again, a basic over here. There we go, there's that heal. And he's got Bounty Hunter's Resolve, which is lovely. So let's keep the taunt up, I guess. And just a basic. 2 more turns. Basic. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we probably should try to get rid of that Mando there, because if he does happen to get a Disintegrate off, that won't be too beneficial for us. So we want to make sure that he does not reach that... oh gosh, he's going to disintegrate one of us. Let's just go full send over here. Let's go ahead and use the AoE here. 36. Oh no. Okay, didn't use it. Fantastic. Absolutely fabulous. I don't want to kill Mando with anybody apart from my own Mando right now, because obviously, because they've hit contract now, if we take a look, he's got his contract. We want to make sure that he can't just disintegrate one of our guys. So let's make sure he can't do it by getting rid of it. Lovely. Lovely. Now, losing Scion of Django is a little bit irritating. Of course, we can get him back. It's just going to take us a little bit of time. Go ahead and just call in a mass assist there, I guess. Get rid of that. 2 more turns and we'll get our own Scion of Django back. And then we just want to keep on trying to build those stacks of momentum, obviously. Obviously. Let's go ahead and do an AoE right now. And now they're just going to be annoying. Right. Let's take control of this situation just a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. Lovely. And naturally, as you can see, guys, you can drag this out for quite some time. And if they would please stop hitting my Scion of Django as a priority, that would be incredible. However, I'm not going to run this through all the way because I've already beaten the feat. What I will show you is just an alternative way of getting this feat done, if that's what you're looking to do. So I do feel like boss lead bounty hunters with Boba Fett Scion of Django can certainly work. However, it's not the only way you can win. Okay, so another option for people to do this, gaining the momentum feat and keeping enemies dead, is going to be a team like this. So, what are we looking to do here? We are looking to keep the Tusken Chieftain and the 2 Tuskens alive using Malak and Wat. So Wat is going to be there to pass the weapons tech over to Malak. Malak will then life drain units, and as he kills them, he will prevent revives. So weapons tech on Malak out of the gate, after which we want to make sure that we start... start killing the units. Most important is really to make sure that you finish off units with Malak. So what you want to do is work on 1 unit at a time, preferably getting rid of the high value targets like Jango Fett out of the gate. Once you've gotten rid of that true defense, your life drain will actually do a lot more damage. Wow, our boy Malak there nearly bit the dust. Has he got heal immunity there? Healing immunity is up right now, so we can't really afford to use the life drain because it won't actually heal. We need to wait for that heal immunity to leave, and now we can use the life drain on Jango Fett. Now, those stacks of true defense that they have actually does reduce the amount of damage that those units do take from life drain. Okay, so even though life drain is a percentage health effect, true defense will lower that damage output. So that's why I decided to take a few hits over there on Bosk. I put the recovery tech over on Urarura, by the way. I'm using that, I'm trying to remove stacks of true defense on Bosk so that when we life drain him eventually, he will actually die a bit quicker. Let's make sure that we keep our TM trains going, and I want to keep on hitting this boy Bosk. It's nice that he is, he's currently feared. And Malak is obviously still taunting. So let's have a look. Yeah, I want to keep on removing that. He's got 3 stacks of true defense left. Now, don't forget, anybody that uses... anybody that dies that is not by Jango Fett or potentially by the disintegrate from OG Mando will still revive every 10 turns. So don't worry if you lose a unit unless it's by Jango Fett. That is also why it's most important that we deal with Jango Fett first, because he can obviously put out a lot of damage. And if he does kill people, that could be big trouble for us. So Thankfully, all the stacks of momentum are controlling the enemy team quite well, which is lovely to see. Let's get a big hit over here. I'm just waiting for a life drain, essentially, to come out of our boy Malak so that we can deal with Jango Fett. Once that's done and dusted, it'll be a lot easier for us. And then you just want to look to try and remove all the protection from other units so that when we do get round to a life drain like this, they will die and not come back no matter what. Now, I'm just going to start working on the stacks of true defense on our boy Greef Karga because he is very annoying with his ability to heal up. And once we've gotten rid of Greef Karga and OG Mando, then really it's not a whole lot to worry about. All this time, you're going to be generating stacks of momentum with all of your Tusken allies, thanks to their wonderful, wonderful leader. Let's just keep this going. Beautiful. Keep the TM trains rolling. We do not want anybody doing anything nasty rather. He's still got 3 stacks of true defense, so that's 2 stacks of true defense. Let's just hurt Bosk a little bit here. Obviously, Bosk can still taunt and do very annoying things. Still okay for us to lose units right now. The only person that can cause us real issues, obviously, is going to be... I believe this is only stuns if they've got shock. Yeah, so... Good. I do want to make sure that we control Bosk, obviously. Let's put that tank tech back over there on Chieftain, try to keep him alive. That frenzy is very, very irritating. Hopefully we don't have to resort to killing Bosk multiple times. I'm hoping that our boy Malak is going to come in with a life drain right about now, taking him out. Lovely. So I'm going to focus on Greef Karga now, because again, him having that ability to heal up the unit and place out that retribution is very annoying. This whole time, remember guys, we are still gaining massive amounts of momentum from our allies. Okay, good. Greef Karga has gone below full health. Next up, I want us to focus on OG Mando, because he's the other one that can cause insta-kills on our team, and we certainly do not want that. So get as many hits as you possibly can over there. Let's try and keep our allies alive and strip away that retribution. This is fabulous. And Mando is also stunned as well. See, Greef Karga has dropped below... has regained his protection, which means we cannot kill him with our life drain right now, but that's okay. Mando is looking like he is vulnerable to a life drain at the moment. Greef is feared rather. And let's just get rid of OG Mando. He is out of there. As you can see, guys, with the right setup, this is actually incredibly manageable. Now there is no way for them to permanently kill any of our units because they have no more perma-kills on their team. We do under our boy Malak, of course. So we will constantly revive. We're constantly gaining that momentum. And eventually, before the time runs out, we will end up killing them. So I'm just going to spread the offense over to Sign of Jango now because we know we can deal with Greef with Malak. Just like this. Malak doing what he can. Obviously, you want to make sure that you finish the match with all your characters alive, so wait for your Wat Tambourine to come back alive before dealing the final blow. But we should be able to control these guys very easily. Now, the very last kill should go without saying. Doesn't matter who gets the kill, because nobody's going to revive after that. So just have some fun with it, and eventually you shall be victorious. Boop. Even Wat Tambor coming in with the offense there. How dare he revive? I don't know how he got extra revive there. I thought... oh, no, that was probably his bounty hunter's resolve. Ignore me. Ignore me. All right, there we go. Malak draining life for the final time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can get all of the feats done except for the final tier. Now, that final tier can certainly be done if you've got high-level Tuskens, but half of mine do not have relic levels, and I recommend that you take the approach that I have. Using that same method, that same team of having these 3 Tuskens with someone that's going to taunt or control and Wat Tambor to put the weapons tech out, I feel is the best way of getting it done. You can also use the Bounty Hunter team, of course. Now, most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, if this video was useful to you, please do hit that like. Make sure you subscribe and come find me on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/scribe gaming. We'll be doing our GACs later on today. Make sure you don't miss it. And until the next video, peace out. May the Force be with you.